Hi, everyone. Hi, it's BDevine, of course. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here and hope you're going to enjoy today's messages, etc. I'm just going to wait a little minute for some people to come through, and then I'm going to put the link up here for you to make your donation, and minimum donation $15 USD. And then you'll get an intuitive healing message, whatever message comes through, and you'll get to choose either crystal ball readings or number 1 through 5. And today I actually have a couple of different decks. And hey, thanks, Marissa. Thank you to my husband who's here. Failsafe. Are we failsafe? I actually have the Labyrinth deck that will be one of the choices today as well. I can't wait to see this deck and what comes out also. And I'll be putting up my link in a moment. Hey everyone. Thank you so much. Hopefully this is finding you happy and well, wherever you are. Welcome in and happy 9/9 Portal Day, right? We're going to have an awesome manifestation time. Let me just see real quick. Blissful's here. Hi. Okay. Now, all right. We have 5 decks and we have the crystal ball. So remember, when it's your turn and I call out your name and I'll put your name in the comments, make sure that you're there. If not, I'm going to just do it without you, just so to save time. But also let me know what you're choosing, because sometimes we're waiting to hear your choice. So as soon as you purchase, make a choice between 1 and 5 or the crystal ball as well. We were wondering if you were going to get it today, Desiree. Did it? Hopefully it arrived safely. No breakages. Because they're very, very, they seem rock solid, but, they get tossed around when you're, with the mail. So perfect. So exciting. Yep, we had to keep it all secret squirrel from you. Your husband connected with us. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for letting us know. And hopefully everybody's getting their stuff pretty much now, I would say. As well. So thank you for coming in. Welcome. Thank you so much. I'm going to put the link up in a moment for today and see how we go. Please try not to ask the same questions. That's the only prerequisite. Once you've had a reading, that reading lasts you a little while. Actually, we're not supposed to ask the same question for 3 months in between. So, just to let things unfold. So, your package comes Saturday. Oh, right in time for another auction, J-Rock. Awesome. So thank you. Great. So you may also, because it's 9/9, you may get a little bit of headaches today as the energy starts to shift around a little bit. And also, it's not a day to complain because you're going to manifest. So we're manifesting all the things that we desire today, which is awesome. Now, I'm going to put this link up in just a moment, and we can get started with some of you here. 5, so number 1 to 5, one of those decks will be the Labyrinth deck. One of those decks will be my Egyptian deck. One of those decks will be the tea leaf cards. There's energy cards and another tarot deck as well today, plus the rose quartz crystal ball and the regular crystal ball. Just depends what kind of reading you want today. And minimum 15 for the donation. Yeah, usually around 2 to 3 o'clock there starts to be this shift, and a lot of that has to do with one, ascension, 2, the human resonance as well, and just stuff that is you're releasing out. And sometimes what happens is we release stuff out and then we forget to clear it away from us. So we're just stepping around in our own crap all day. I always find that so funny. It's like, remember to clear yourself out. All right. So here comes the link, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully that will go up. I'm going to try to pin this. Yep. Okay, so it's pinned at the top now. And type done when you know to have the live reading. I have my PayPal open as well, so I can see who's in the line as well. And we will do our best to keep it smooth. I know it's a little hard for sometimes it's hard. So when you've typed done, also write what number you want, 1 to 5, or the crystal ball, and I will call out your name. And then when it's your turn, it'll also come up on the chat box in capital letters. And so we will know. And if you have to watch it later, then you'll know whenabouts it came up for you. So there we go. Excellent. So hopefully this will work. Okay. All right. So let's go. All right. Blissful's done. And Desiree's done. All right. You got to be here early, right? And choose your numbers, girls. Or whatever you're having, crystal ball. As well. So what we will do is, okay, so that donate button works really well. All right, let me just check. Desiree says crystal ball, cool. Also want you, if you have any issues and that you need healing or you'd like healing sent, keep them at the front of your energy as well. All right, Fabiana, I will check that also. J-Rock. Fabiana, thank you. So you'll have to be listening for your name as well. And choose number 1 to 5 or the crystal ball for your readings. When you put done, put that in there as well so we don't have to keep asking. So that when I get to you, it's nice and smooth. I know what you need. Okay. And Blissful as well, if you could let me know. J-Rock wants the crystal ball too. Everybody wants the crystal ball. All right. Don't forget I have labyrinth cards here today. They're really cute. And it's 4:04 my time. How cool are we? All right. So let's have a look. Okay. So we got... Excellent. Thank you. So thanks, Fabiana. Excellent. And Fabiana wants the crystal ball. Okay. So make sure you're here when I do your reading. First will be Blissful. I'm not sure what Blissful would like. If you want some cards, let me know, 1 to 5 or the crystal ball. I also have my tea leaf cards today. Labyrinth, all that sort of stuff. So we never know. We never know exactly what you're going to get. So excellent. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to get my sage here. Perfect. Peppermint's done. Okay, so you'll be after Fabiana. Okay, Peppermint. And let me know number 1 to 5 or crystal ball, please. Lisa Love, thank you. Hello. Okay, so we do have a limit that we can take. Me personally, just because I'm doing it all. So you'll have to get in quickly. Thank you very much. Lisa Love as well. You'll be after Peppermint, okay? Please let me know 1 to 5 or crystal ball. Excellent. Thank you. Crystal ball for Peppermint. Thank you so much. Okay. And be open to receiving healing. Muppets. And Lisa would like the crystal ball. Muppet, what would you like? You'll be after Lisa Love. Okay. Lisa Love, crystal ball. crystal ball as well. I'm getting some new crystal balls, so we'll be able to have some amethyst ones as well. Hopefully that'll be here on Saturday. Hey, Katie. Okay. All right. So everybody wait for your name. Your name will come up in the chat in capital letters, and that's me talking to you. So try to be there so I can focus on you. Blissful's going first. Okay. Hi, Sanoon. Okay. So a few places left. I'm going to start in a minute with Blissful. Also, this is intuitive, picking up intuitively healing stuff for you or messages for you. So it's more than just a crystal ball reading. And we make the declaration to be very, very grounded, protected, safe and secure as we're moving through, and asking for our spiritual light team to be there with us. And a really good practice is to imagine that there's a white ball of light, and it's just moving down in around your face and head and brain, etc., and it's activating everything. And then you put like a golden sphere above your head. So you've got the white light in here and then a golden sphere, and it starts to move around and through your body. You can direct it where you need to. But just be open to receiving today, okay, how these are. This is how these readings tend to be. Okay. Right, I am going to get started with Blissful, and she would like the crystal ball, and she also has a big question. Okay. Now, just remember, with love and relationships and all that sort of stuff, it's always up to you what you decide to do. But I will intuitively work out what's going on, and we will use a crystal ball as well. So with the crystal ball, I like to put a candle in front of me so I'll be able to work with it. Yep, that'll be perfect. Okay. So we have... Okay. We still have some places if anyone wants to go in. I will also be doing this on Facebook, although it's a little bit difficult on Facebook, but I'm going to try to persevere with it. So hang in there. I might also do this on Instagram. I'm not sure how Instagram would work with links and things, but I will try. So I am going to get started. I actually want to put my shamanic music on, so I'm just going to do that real quick.
Want to hear something amazing? You can find hundreds of epic deals at Kohl's right now, like Sonoma.
Do you believe in living life being fully awake? Well, it turns out that that's not the most optimal way.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Just 1 second, everyone. Okay, so I've missed a couple here. Let's have a look. Thank you. Okay, so Christine Hackett, I'm just wondering, are you under a different name? Because I don't want to miss you. Anyway, we'll figure it out as we go along. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, I'm going to get started with Blissful. Okay, so if anyone comes in between, I'm sure my husband will let us know. So I am going to Blissful. Okay, Blissful, away we go. Okay, going to tune in first. Okay, Blissful. One thing is that you ask specifically about your partner and whether this is your twin flame. And I sense a feeling of distrust inside of you. So something inside of you is worried about this as being a lifelong partner. Let's call it a lifelong partner. Because if this was your twin flame, you wouldn't ask that question. You just know it. It never gets asked. It's just a complete knowing and complete connection that just hasn't got really many problems at all. So when it's a twin flame, it's a very different thing. Lifelong partner, if this is what you're asking about, there's a hesitancy where you don't feel trustful of the situation, okay? You have to ask yourself, why is that? I feel like your heart chakra is still in need of repair. I feel like there's a rush sensation to move into a more permanent situation. Although it's exciting, it feels like that you've needed to be connected, both of you, that you've needed company and connection and strength with each other. But there's so many worrisome aspects that you feel, and that's what you need to address. So whether this person is right for you or not, you have to first work out why you are worried. Where's the signs that you're getting? What's causing you to worry about this? Because you could be pushing something into a worrisome situation that doesn't really need to be. Like, in other words, it could be because your heart chakra is so damaged from the past, so many different layers and so many different people, places, situations, hurts, betrayals, etc., that it's very hard for you to relax no matter whether the relationship is good or not. So this is a decent relationship for you, but you're not relaxing. So is that from the past and a need to heal the past, or is it because you're actually picking up something that you don't like in this situation? So these are questions for yourself, okay? And you have to relax, and you're not relaxing. You have to be patient, and you're not being patient. You want everything to happen right away, but there's joy in the moments, okay? There's joy in the experience that you're missing out on. So just be careful with this situation and ask yourself why you're questioning. Ask yourself why it's hard to relax. and ask yourself if you're fully let go of the past or not. Okay. All right. Apart from that, I kind of just felt that this section in you is cleansed and cleared, and you're asking the angels to receive the healing, you won't feel so confused, because this is your doorway to the divine in your heart. It's your answers from source come from here, not from here. Okay, so this has to be clear so you can receive, because you're not, you've got a lot of abilities. You're not helpless, and you have got all the information right there, so you know how to fix this. If you're questioning, write those questions down to receive answers from yourself. Okay, but I'm going to use the rose quartz crystal ball. Okay, oh, thank you, Peppermint. It was a completely different name in the paper. I want to make sure I've got everybody. Thank you. Okay. Oh, so when I was just focusing on you, Blissful, it's something about the activation in the back of the head there. So you may be feeling a little bit dizzy. It's just like something is coming from behind the ears out. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we get here. All right. So I'm going to be holding this up, and you can't see it, but I've got a little candle here. Okay, so the emotions. All right, there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of energy of feeling uncertain, but I don't think it's with anybody else in particular than with yourself. You feel uncertain with yourself and the decisions that you make. Okay. It feels like there's, a need for communication that is a lot deeper than what's been happening, and attention as well. Like the attention span's not there to like listen on your partner's part. I don't think that the attention's there. They're sort of zoning out a little bit. And so it looks like it's, you have to enjoy the moments, enjoy every day as it comes. And if this is not meant to be for you, well, then all of those things will continue to bother you, especially if you've done all your clearing, you've done all your working out with things. If things continually bothering you, then those are your signs. If you haven't cleared yourself and you're getting lots of negative stuff, then clear yourself, put yourself in a place of receiving, and ask, am I supposed to be here for the rest of my life? Myself, is this what I want for the rest of my life? And those are the things you have to be honest with yourself about. And if it's meant to be, then there's nothing that's going to stop it. I mean, this is true for anybody that's listening. If you're meant to be with the right person as part of your experience and, have a loving connection, etc., growing together, learning together, shifting together, doing everything together, you will know it. And if it's going to happen, nothing's going to stop that. Okay. And I feel like there's or has been at least one person for each of you that you really need to dissolve that tie, because it keeps coming up, and it's where the doubts come from. It's because of the past, right? Okay. But I believe, you'll have to take one day at a time. You'll have to, focus on each day being a new day, and also have the opportunity to really communicate and have that attention. So both of you need to pay attention to each other, etc. And maybe like some couples, where you could talk as a couple in a group where, or just with a counselor, etc., a therapist, to get those thoughts and feelings and healing happening. Okay. So those are the messages really coming for you as a matter of priority for Blissful. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. Okay, Desiree. Desiree, you are next. So I'm going to all right. Okay. Desiree? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. You're doing great, Blissful. Okay, one day at a time. Just have a look at what your inner doubts are, etc. You know, this is different for you. It is for her as well. And, you know, you just got to take that one day, one pace at a time. Okay, Desiree, let's have a look for you here. Why is... Okay. Now, Desiree's talking about past lives. And I just want to put it out there that next week, there will be a special deal at my website where you can try out doing the past life regression. You can try out any one of my healing services that would normally cost you a package rate, and you can try them out for a very limited time for a very, very inexpensive price. Okay, cheaper than my 1 hour calls. So you'll be able to try out the past life regression and healing therapy, which I recommend you all need, every single one of you, because you not only get to work out what's going on in a past life that's affecting you now, but you get to go through the healing chambers, and your body will go through an amazing shift of healing, and information will be given to you by the angels. So next week, keep an eye out, and I will have. And if you want it before then, or if you want to book in for next week, then you can write to me, and I will give you the details. Okay. So it'll be like a one-off call, so you can try any of these services out. All right. All right, Desiree. I think I put your name there. Yeah. Okay. Star Cosmic Family. So much anxiety. Do I need to release from past lives? Okay. All right. All right. Away we go. Desiree. Okay. The message for you, Desiree, is coming from, I believe, a lion being. I actually thought Pleiadian, and then I saw the lions come. Now, the reason why you're experiencing anxiety, yes, it does have to do with other lifetimes, but you're feeling anxiety because where you're from, okay, there is already, the ascension process has already happened, okay? So they are living in 9 to 12D. So in that experience, you don't have anxiety, you don't have health problems, you don't have fighting, you don't have governments, you don't have wars, you don't have lockdowns, you don't have any of it. So what you're experiencing inside of yourself is you kind of like freaking out in a way where you don't want this to be going on, right? if this makes sense. You just are fighting against it with all of your being. You're fighting against living here on the planet because on a subconscious level, you just want to be where it's all done, it's all finished, it's all bright and happy, and the healing's just instantaneous and everything is just thought form and everyone's connected and there's love and there's all that, So your body in itself, your physical body, is stressing itself on the inside that it's not like that right now, despite how much work is being done. So you have to remember where you are and that you're safe to be here. Okay, it is safe. Anxiety comes from a fear of the future. And in your case, a fear of things not going to be good, or that it's going to take a very long time for it to be good. And these are mundane thoughts. These are earth level thoughts. So remember that your family, your star family, your cosmic family are only a thought away, and you need to ask them more with expectation to balance your energy centers and bring you into balance with this earth, into safety. You're wanting to leave your physical body. Sometimes, again, this can be a fear that comes up at a certain age in your life, and for everybody it's the same. And then coupled with that, you have the connection to the cosmos and wanting to get out of here, which most of us is like, okay, we want to be finished with this all now, right? So this is what's happening, and you need to ground and pull in a little bit more, and stop focusing on it happening to you, and focus more on it leaving you. Okay. Because the moment that you think about it, I've got anxiety, oh my God, I can't shake it, the more it keeps on coming up, right? As well. Okay. So you asked for the crystal ball, everyone has so far. So I'm going to get a message from there as well. And then it's J-Rock. Don't forget, if anybody else has questions, there's still room. Okay. All right, so Desiree, let's get a message here. I'm going to use my quartz crystal. Okay, so hopefully that made sense for you, Desiree. Okay, let's keep going. And the crystal ball, I just need to get the light into it. So here we go. All right. All right, so there's going to be a big change. Okay, so this is probably going to affect everyone that's listening. The big change is this completes, already what we've done is we've been able to spread a whole lot of light, okay, with your visualizations and your meditations and everything. Everybody has worked towards saving themselves, all right? Now, because of this, darkness energy is falling. What I'm seeing here in the crystal ball is a further spreading of, it's kind of like what you would call fairy dust, I guess, very light sprinkling, but it's blanketing across the whole expanse of the world, right? So because of this energy light, because of the angels, your guides, your ancestors, beings from other planets, because everybody that's there, because of the work that we've done, we've activated a complete change. So the next couple of weeks is everyone's going to start seeing it, not just us, but everybody. It's going to be everywhere, right? And because of this, you're going to feel, Desiree, a whole lot better inside yourself, more relaxed, because you can finally see that something is happening. I know people are wanting something to happen. Please save us, kind of thing. And a lot of people have been in that anxiety. But you will see that you've been working on this mentally. Everyone that's listening obviously has, and created this change. It's really coming. Okay, they've been saying it's coming for so long. but the activations have been so powerful. The treachery and the betrayal and the horror has been so dire and in everybody's face that it has no choice but to change the thought forms of humanity, and that's what's happened. I also feel there's a connection with family members on the earth for you, Desiree, and maybe that you're going to, maybe someone's understanding a little bit more. I feel that that's directly coming from you. And there's also a male energy, very strong in spirit with you. I don't think this is an earth family member, but a very strong, powerful male. He has like a triangular shape on his chest, kind of like the card of Temperance, where you see Archangel Gabriel with the water sign. That's what I get, the water sign triangle on this person's chest, working closely with you. So you're doing a great job. All right, keep on going. We're almost, it's going to see a lot of relief coming up here soon. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Desiree. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. So Kelia 93. Let me know if you want the crystal ball or number 1 to 5 for cards. And I'll call you out after Muppets. J-Rock is next. You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. J-Rock coming up. So beautiful. Thank you, everyone. All right, so I'm just going to, whoops. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to write your name even though you're just there. J-Rock, okay. Love energies. What's this love thing today? All right, let's see what we can get. Be open to the healing that's also sending. The healing is being sent to everyone who's listening today. Okay, it's already been set up. All you have to do is accept the healing. Say to yourself, I accept this healing to go where it's needed for my highest good. That's all you have to say. It starts to flow. J-Rock's next. Let's go. I'm using a different little crystal tonight, so we'll see the energies are different. Okay, firstly, J-Rock, it feels like you actually have quite a lot of things going on all at once right now. And I just feel a slight sensation of a scattering of your energies a little bit. So I'm just asking for them to bring in some balance. I do get the feeling that there's somebody that doesn't live near you right now. And I always get that sensation of you moving somewhere else, more west. I don't feel like this person is coming in from where you are living now. I do feel, however, that the connection will be made soon, and it might be online or whatever. And then you'll be able to move in another direction. The trick is not to rush anything. I'm sort of seeing that can happen to you sometimes. Just rush in and then go, oh God. So yeah, don't rush in. I also feel like there's a lot of blockages on your psychic abilities right now. That it's really, and also I feel the lungs are kind of congested. Okay. So the third eye, etc., it just feels very, very tight. And to me, that's when something is blocking it. And so does the lungs feeling tight too. So this could also be like heart chakra, third eye chakra, and something connecting in from relationships in that way, where someone would psychically connect with you and suddenly you'd be hearing from them and, that kind of weird stuff. So break free of all connections as well, making sure that you're a clear vessel. Something about your calf muscle as well. So whatever I'm talking about, the healing's already going in that direction. That's why it comes up. And also something to do with this ear and the glands as well. So yes, okay. Let's have a look at your, all right, Kelia, I will call your name out when it's your turn, okay? Thank you. J-Rock, still going with you with the crystal ball. Okay. And I will use my rose quartz for you as well. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So straight away, J-Rock, obstructions are in your way. Okay. You've got to move those people out of your way, the energy out of your way, those thought forms out of your way, because they're still there. Sort of like doubts, worries, fears, what ifs. Doubts, worries, fears, what ifs. It keeps coming up for you. So even when you're open to being in a relationship, it's like the first thing you do is start to go, well, okay, is this real? What if it's not? What if this happens? So the doubt, worries, and fears set in. They're right in front of you. So you have to clear those away from being in your being. And it means to work on yourself as being good enough, right? More than good enough. And this is what you reflect. And this is what is brought back to you. Someone who sees that, right? Again, I'm always feeling the water close by to you. A grandmother is with you as well. I think this is your father's mother. And it feels like the energy of this is like she's sort of showing crocheted clothing. I don't know whether she made them, but like, what you would bring a baby home in for their first day home kind of thing. Well, that's what I got taught, is to put a crocheted outfit. Even my boys had them on, right? Little bonnet, little jacket, and little silk ribbons and things. And that was their going home outfit. And it's something about that going home outfit, almost like she may have made one for you. Maybe someone in the family still has it. And it's like a gift of love. And that's what you're receiving. I just feel like There you go. So that's something like that, right? Oh, got this tickle in my eye. So I just feel like there's the comfort, the love, and the support, and oh gosh, I got goosebumps. Just wanting you to hold that sometimes. Feel the love in that, for how you were loved by everybody so much, and still are, of course. And it's sad when you're a parent or a grandparent and you can see your children struggling with themselves, even if you don't realize it, it comes across. And they want nothing more than for you to be happy in your own skin, no matter what. And I think you need that comfort a little bit too. I just believe that you need to know that there's so much support for you, even if things don't always seem that way. Remember that you've got a team of ancestors and loved ones going way back in time that are cheering you on, because you're the one here dealing with what you're dealing with on the earth, right? Harder time now than it was before in many ways. And you just need to know that they're always there, supporting you. And even if they didn't always agree with you while they were alive, or see things your way, they do now. Okay. And there's a gift coming. There's a gift on its way, shining a light. For some reason, it's like a light coming in your direction. Okay. All right, J-Rock. Hopefully that was helpful to you. It was tearing me up, so I'm like, oh my God. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. All right. Fabiana is going to be next. And that comfort feeling she would bring. Perfect. Yeah, you just need that. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to be, how they are. They're just really, it's just really nice to have grandparents around. It's sad that some people don't get that. Okay, let me just get ready for Fabiana. So I can see your name there, but I've got to put it in the comments. I am going to just quickly sage, because spirit energy is a little bit different. Okay, so you're asking also about it. No, my hair's back. Thanks, Isla. I don't love it short. It's got like it's up in a ponytail thing. Okay, I'll see what I can find out for Fabiana. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, let's go. Okay, so just remembering to be open to receiving, being open to receiving the healing that comes as well. Fabiana, okay. Okay, Fabiana, I'm just going to tell you what I can see, and it may just be symbols, but I'm just trying to figure it out right now. I do see a train track. And it feels like a long journey for you also. This is representing a journey, a long journey. And at the end of the train track or halfway through it, I sort of see them crossing over. So I do feel like you most likely will meet this spirit energy again. It's been there to protect you. I feel that for sure. It was in your life to show you just another way of looking at things. So this is also showing me like a different perspective on things, okay? And a lot of protection. And also just unconditional kind of joy. And it's like the pathways when you meet someone that's supposed to be or is a part of your soul family or soul tribe, there's usually coincidences where you continually meet up. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is going to happen. I do feel also on a health thing for you with the healing, I feel a lot of activations in the back of your crown, in the base of your head, in the back of your head. And you may be having some pressure headaches also. I don't really feel like you really look after yourself very well because everybody else kind of comes first. I see this a lot happening to a lot of people, especially right now. I'm also seeing something to do with the ovaries. And a sensation of heaviness. So we're just going to ask the angels now to just shift this energy vibration. And it feels like you've got some pressure in your face on the right side, and perhaps it's a sinus thing. Like the bone in here, the eye socket bone. And that's because there's something or someone that's annoying you as well. The angels are also wanting you to know that they are with you, connecting with you and trying to get your attention. And please keep talking to them, okay? But yes, it definitely feels like your paths are going to cross again. There we go. All right. I will also look at the crystal ball energy for you as well. Breeze, you'll be after Kelia, 93. Okay. So Fabiana, I'm going to look at the crystal ball for you right now. Okay. So hopefully that first part makes sense for you, Fabiana. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to use the clear quartz ball for you. Okay. Okay. So I see like there's a connection of two people with you as well that are very closely connected to you as family on the other side of the veil and sort of watching down over you. Okay. I feel it's a couple, a male and female as well. I also see the animal connection with you, Fabiana. And the right eye, there seems to be there seems to be something that's kind of blocking your vision as well. And I believe like you're in the right pathway to fix this anyway. It seems like there's coming up soon. There will be a connection, a group of people that are like-minded that you'll be able to connect with if you haven't already. And there's something about exploring or discovering things, maybe even kind of see all these rocks everywhere. So you may be someone that is, like me and sort of just picking up stones and crystals and things on your path. It feels like if you connect with the earth, it's very, very beneficial for you. Like there's a lot of reward in that for you as well. Okay, thanks, J-Rock. Okay, so the pathway's stretching out. So you still got some things that you've got to do, but you are completely supported as you move ahead. So you're not alone at all, okay? All right. Fabiana, hopefully that was helpful for you. Thank you very much as well. Okay. Excellent. All right. So the next person is, I'll just write it up. Oop. You're welcome, Fabiana. Hopefully that helped you. Okay, so I'm doing Peppermint now, then Lisa, then you, Muppet. Okay. I just got to put you in the list, Peppermint. Okay, so yeah, you Lisa, then Muppet after Peppermint, okay? And then Kelia 93 and Breeze. Awesome. Okay. Whatever comes up. Okay. All right, so let me just get my water. Okay. Okay. I think I might just call these crystal ball readings from now on. All right, Peppermint, I am tuning in for you now, okay? Just be open to receiving the healing that comes in your direction as well. Okay. So just tuning into the energy, Peppermint, and there's quite a lot of stress right now. I feel like you feel like you're all over the place. Not sure if you might have received some bad news recently. Sort of seeing tears now. Okay. Okay, so my whole sensation that I'm getting from you is like nervous energy and things vibrating. So you've been going through a lot of symptoms of ascension, which can feel like vibrations, and you can feel scattered, etc. But also you're just going through a lot of things yourself personally. Information that came or news that came that was upsetting, changes in your life that are really not exactly what you wanted right now, but also a need to move into a new direction. And I'm kind of just feeling your whole body is undergoing a lot of stress. All right. So sometimes our body stresses and not the outside. So it doesn't seem like it's on the outside, but the inside does this stress thing. Maybe you've heard from someone that you didn't really want to hear from. There's a lot of that going on right now for people, but I just get you pulled in a lot of different directions as well. So just be open to receiving the healing coming in your direction. It seems like you've needed a release, and maybe something has caused that. Okay. All right. So without, I don't want to get too personal with things, but there's something that is, really affecting you energetically and on an inside level, as well as on the outside. So be very gentle with yourself, Peppermint. Just for the next few days, just allow yourself to, whatever comes up, just to release it as well. I'm going to look at the crystal ball for you. Okay. I also just get this sensation of the of ear strain, Peppermint. I got to call you your real name, Peppermint. All right, so there's a lot of things shooting off. Many different directions is where you're needed. Many different people calling on you. It's getting to be too much a little bit. There's also an animal. I'm not sure if this is a cat or something even smaller. Oh, there's a few cats. All right, so that's definitely a cat. But there's a couple of others that are also as well. Animals that are around you as well. And, they're always connected with you, these animals. You have a very good way with animals as well, that you can sort of communicate with them wordlessly and help with healing as well. You are a natural healer. You don't often give yourself enough credit for what you can do. It just feels like, when I'm connecting in with you, Peppermint, that all of this sort of is like a tower moment that's happened or is about to in your life. It's all to bring about the change that you're looking for. It's all the starting of a new life for you, like a new way of doing things. And, you know, that you need to know that you're completely protected in this whole process. The animals that you've once loved are always around you and connected with you, and that you have this animal communication energy about you as well. There's going to be changes, and these changes aren't easy at first, but hold a lot of blessings for you. And the vibrations that you're feeling are also upgrades and downloads at the same time. So you just need to know that you're going really, really well, despite all of these other things. You also just need to put your foot down a little bit more. So say no when you need to, okay? Because people will just keep on coming back because, you know, they're used to you just giving to them. And this is wearing you down. Okay. But blessings are upon you, okay? So many things are coming into your life. Just be open to receiving them as well. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Peppermint. So, Liddy, if you do... so this is donation readings. So I've got to just make sure. Okay, so just give me a moment. Okay, so Kelia. This up, Kelia. Okay. So if you do want a reading, I still have a couple of spaces. So Liddy, it's excellent. You're welcome, Peppermint. Liddy, so if you want a reading, it's the minimum donation is $15 USD, and you need to choose whether you want crystal ball or cards, and type done in the comments when you've made your donation, and I'll put you on the list. So next I have Lisa Love. So I'm going to put your name here now. All right. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys, for doing it so well. I will also just burn some more sage. Okay. Awesome. There we go. So everyone's getting some sage. Okay. All right. All right, Lisa, tuning into you now. Just one moment. All right. Okay, Lisa Love. Closing my eyes. Okay, so the first thing for you is a lot of pressure on your shoulders, literally. Mm. It feels like there's a sensation of everything sort of aching in your body and a pressure in your colon as well. I feel like the spine is also out of alignment. The muscles around it are all, some places are quite inflamed. I believe that that's been there for a while. And it feels like, too, this is a similar as someone else today. It's like a lot of energy coming at you all at once, maybe a lot of people at you all at once as well. So just be open to receiving some healing and rebalancing. There's a lot of pain that you've pushed down in your body. Okay, so I'm just feeling this impacting the lower part of your body. And then there's a lot of pain in the temple, in the ear area. This is the ear chakra, or one of the ear chakras that's really blocked. So you would do well to massage this. And a stiffness in the neck also. So it just feels like your body's gone right through something as we speak. The angels are working on bringing in that healing for you. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to have a look at your crystal ball right now and see what else is coming in there. Right. I'm just going to use the clear one for Lisa. I see freedom coming for you. So a situation is really changing, and you're going to be a lot happier with the new position that you're in. If that makes any sense. And I do feel like there is, again, like I was saying, like there's just this ton of energy directed at you as well, Lisa. But once you move into this new position, it's like you're finally free from all of that kind of thing that was going on. Again, there's just a lot of energy that's swirling around you that is you're picking up with your empathic energy as well, and healing energy. It's like you're picking it up from everywhere else. And you need to disconnect a little bit more and bring yourself back in, like centering into yourself as well, so that you can move ahead. Something with the letter U has just come up as well. It's just the symbol of the letter U. But I also feel like you're making headway, in your life as well. So all this stuff is going on with you on an internal level, but you're making headway. You're doing a really good job. There's a sensation of change, as we said, and freedom, right? New location for you. And this V or this U keeps coming up. So it means something. I also see birds for you. Like maybe you get most of your signs through birds like that. And a vibration of feminine influence as well. So this is a lady on your mum's side of the family connected to you, coming forward. Maybe it's an aunt connected to you, letting you know she's there, okay? That you're not alone. Again, seems to be a message everybody needs to hear, that you're not alone today as well. Okay, but things are going to be moving ahead, all right? You're in a new position soon, and you'll be really grateful for that as well. Okay. All right. So many blessings to you, and thanks, Lisa. Hopefully that was helpful for you also. A lot of energy, right? Coming through. Okay. Muppets is next, and the crystal ball reading as well. So we will have a look coming up here. So, okay, you're very welcome. I hope that was helpful to you as well, and receiving the healing energy that's coming in. All right, so very welcome. Excellent. Thank you all. Muppet. Okay. After Muppet, we have Kelia 93 and then Breeze. Okay. So we're moving through nicely today. I'm open to healing or messages, universe, particularly in the areas of career, finances. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, everyone. Okay, so let's go. Muppet. Okay. Again, there seems to be a whole lot of confusion, worry, stress on an inner level for you, Muppet. You don't know what direction to go in, and you're overthinking it when there are plenty of things that are available, but you're not seeing it because you're really focused on where you should be or have to be or need to be rather than where you want to be. Okay, so you're making a decision about your career and bringing in extra money is based around what other people need from you. So it's extremely draining. But there are other opportunities available. You just have to be open to looking in those different directions, online, etc., working from home, just doing bits and pieces that make you feel a little more relaxed, because it seems like wherever you're at or have been, it's a lot of load on your shoulders. For you, the energy sits around your head a lot, which tells me that you've shut down your crown chakra. So the energy compresses itself on top of your head, and then you feel, headachy and, sinusy and all of those things. And also it's hard for you to open up to trust a little bit more when all this is shut down. So we ask for this area to be cleansed and cleared and open, okay, right up into the divine energy, relieving, sometimes if you're too open or shut, you can get a lot of headache activity. And it seems like sometimes you might even get migraines as well. This is just all coming from a situation in your life where you are last. You're not worrying about yourself as much as you do everybody else. I would say just get the feeling about a child or maybe a son, a younger guy, what you worry about. But also that you've got a lot of energy coming in, like positive vibrations, positive connections with some certain people. You feel like you belong in certain areas, especially spiritual things. And you're very, very intuitive yourself. But again, there's this little bit of lack of confidence with you. And you're kind of in your own way a little bit. But you already know this. All right. So things are going to shift when you release the need to please everybody else. That's basically what's holding you back a little bit. Also. Okay. I'm going to have a look, Muppet, at your crystal ball. So I'm glad that was tuning in with you. Just be open to receiving that healing to go where it's needed as well. Crystal ball, I'm going to use the rose quartz. That would also be really helpful for you to get some rose quartz, or you probably love rose quartz anyway. Okay, and welcome to people, Joe's Candles and Simply. Welcome. Hello. Okay. All right. Very good. All right, Muppet, let's just have a look what's going on. We'll just get some extra messages in the rose quartz ball. Okay, so you're turning over a page. It's like, it's funny, I was talking to my husband about this. It's like, imagine a book that's open. Okay, and you've been going through this book, and you started a long time ago, obviously, and here you are, and you're at a new open page, and there's nothing on it. And what it's saying to you is, your destiny is up to you to write it. Like, what's it going to be, right? And it feels like you need to decide how you want your life to be rather than allowing life to happen to you. So people go, how do I do that? Well, it's, you focus your declarations on, I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm confident, money comes to me easily. I know exactly what to do in every situation. I've got my angels with me. Saying those kinds of declarations bring strength immediately. But saying, I'm worried about this, and, I'm worried, and I'm trying to be good, and yep, I'm open to it, I'm open to the universe, and I'm grateful, but I don't see anything happening. So that keeps you stuck in this 3D life, right? So it's up to you to decide what you're going to do, and do things differently. There's also a connection with, it seems like you've got a connection with Egyptian energy as well. It's like you've got the hawk, you've got Horus, and you've got the falcon. The hawk and the falcon are connecting with you, like coming together. So you've got a lot of spiritual energy around you, connected with you and your own abilities. You've got a lot of ancient energy with you. So don't sit on it anymore. It's actually the power of 3. It seems to be there's another one also, but it's definitely Egyptian energy as well. All right. But the most important part is that you're accepting the healing to go where, it's needed for your highest good, that you are aware of the stumbling pattern that you get yourself into, and that you're open to the energies changing for you for the better. And if that's confirmation, awesome. I am so glad. Fantastic. You are very welcome, Muppet. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay. So, Jane, you will be coming up after Breeze. Thank you very much. And I need you to choose either number 1 to 5 or the crystal ball. Hey, Jane. I will be doing you very soon. I'm doing Kelia 93 first. Okay. Haven't seen you for ages, Jane. But thanks for being here. Kelia, let's have a look. All right, if you're still here, you're welcome. So let me know, Jane, if you want number 1 through 5, like what number would you like? Because that's all different cards, including the labyrinth cards, or the crystal ball. Okay, so I can write it down for you. Okay, so Jane will take number 4, and Kelia is here. Thank you, Kelia. Do you want me to just see what comes through, Kelia? Crystal ball, what do I see? Okay, no problem. I've got you. All right, so after Kelia will be Breeze and then Jane. Okay, so we're doing well today. All right, and funnily enough, in a minute, Jane, you're going to laugh when you see what deck. Okay. All right, so everybody that's having a reading, you're also receiving some energy healing, all right, from the angels. So be really open as I'm mentioning certain things. Be really open to receiving the healing to go where it's needed for your highest good, okay? Kelia, let's go. Okay. I really feel the pressure in the eyes for you, Kelia, and your third eye and your left eye. to the point where I feel like I need to rub it. All right. All right, so we're just going to calm those energies down. All right, so it seems to me that you've been working on your psychic abilities a lot. And what can happen is when we do that, we forget about the other chakras and energy centers. You've got to balance all of them. And if you're working on your third eye and even into your pineal and all that sort of stuff a lot without the others, you can get a lot of strain in here. So this is what I'm feeling, like a very, very dense heaviness across the whole areas of the eyes. So just going to ask the angels to clear this. Balance everything, okay? I feel like something is also allergic in your body. You're having an allergic reaction. Excuse me. There's also a lot of spirit activity. I feel like there's some energy in the house, and I want to put this out there. If you need a house blessing, and I've told you guys before, you can get one from me. I'll send you the recording. I don't expect any money for it, but it's something that you can do to clear the energy in your house, because I'm feeling it in the throat, like everywhere. So there's an allergy that you've got, that you've been dealing with. I think it's more than one thing. Seems like smoke is the initiator. Like when you smell smoke of any kind, it activates this a reaction inside your body. Okay, and also there's a need for you to ground yourself very well. So imagine that you're grounded into the center of the earth through all of your lower chakras, and also into the center of the universe to align your energy a little bit more. I feel like you've got itchy feet, literally. You want to go somewhere. Okay. All right. So Kelia, 93. Hopefully you're feeling, you're going to feel the energies of this coming through. And be open to receiving, okay? I'm going to use the crystal ball. Okay. All right, Jane, when I get to you, we'll have a look what's going on. Kelia, let's see what we can see in your crystal ball. Again, I did make a video about how to work with your crystal ball for those of you who have one. It's a really good practice. But of course, I'm doing it here on camera, so I'm doing it a little slightly different, but it still works. Okay, so one big obstacle that you have to get through, Kelia, first, all right? You're dealing with that now. There's been a lot of spiritual energy, like negative spirit energy in the house, all right, and around you. So, really focus on being stronger than that, and also blessing the home, asking the angels to come through, doing the house blessing, etc., clearing yourself, basically. All of you would really benefit from a clearing session. And like I said, I'm going to have one sessions. Next week it'll be available at my website. You'll be able to book in for a session and try any one of my methods and work with me over the phone. And clearing will be one of them. Okay, so also for you, there's an animal guide for you, Kelia. I feel like this animal is like a puma, mountain lion. It's funny because I've got one as well. But this one's yours. And it is female. And it's sort of encouraging you to take charge and be a little bit more confident with yourself. I believe you're coming into a section of your life where you need to make some decisions. Okay, trust in your ability to do that. I feel like there's a lot of psychic attack or someone who is purposely trying to upset you, Kelia. So cut off any ties with anybody that keeps on doing that because they're really trying to get a reaction from you. You'll have a fresh start and a fresh slate once you sort of disconnect from a lot of these old energies. And I also just see you, moving into this new vibration for yourself, which is going to be really, really good. Make sure you're also taking care of yourself, which is it seems to be a big theme right now. And know that once you get over this next hurdle, okay, it's a lot smoother for you, a lot clearer sailing, as they say. Be open to the changes that are coming. Be open to people coming to help you as well. And don't shut everybody off thinking that you can do it yourself. Sometimes we just need that extra bit of support as you're going through something, okay? All right, but most of all, know that you're loved unconditionally and are supported, like all the time, right? So just ask for help when you need it. Okay, Kelia 93, thank you so much. And many blessings and healing energy to you as well. All right, perfect. Next we have Breeze. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Kelia. Breeze is next. You're welcome. Very welcome. Thank you very much to all of you for being here as well. I'm doing Breeze now. If you can let me know where you are, that'd be awesome. All right. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. All right. So we're just going to see what comes through, or did you have something in particular you wanted me to focus on? Okay. All right, cool. All right. All right, let me just get this put away. All right. It's got to clear the energy, okay? All right, ready for Breeze. All right, let's go. Okay, so there's stomach things going on here. So we're just going to just say the whole stomach area and just let the angels come in with some healing for you. Also feel a bit of a reflux. So we're just going to let all this clear away. And also headache energy, again, is coming up. So there's something about perfumes. It's just no good. All right. Okay, so you're worrying too much about something that you can't stomach literally. There's also someone trying to pull you in a direction that you may not want to be in. Okay. I feel like it's a female, and I'm sort of feeling an energy behind the shoulders, in the also in the it's called bursa joint. I'm just focusing on that for a moment. And something about the lymph nodes as well with you. So it feels like you're doing all the right things though, as well. But someone is trying to lead you in a situation that you don't want to be. You just have to accept this healing to move through your body. Try to stay away from gluten and, for the most part, gluten and dairy. Those two big no-nos for you. It feels like you've got a lot of intolerances. And although that comes from a lot of past life stuff as well, you don't have to live like that, but it will do your body good not to have the gluten in it, because it's basically glue. And the dairy causes inflammation, and it causes, mucus to be in your body. It doesn't need to be there. Kind of feeling an old injury is giving you a bit of a hard time right now. It needs to go. Seems to be when you hear from someone in particular, your body starts to behave like this. Okay. So we'll just let the energies come through here. I have one more slot left, Hippie, if you want to, Breeze. So let's just see what comes through with the crystal ball. Hopefully you're feeling that energy, the healing energy moving through you right now. Okay. I'm going to use the rose quartz ball left. Okay, Hippie. 1 to 5 or crystal ball. All right. So you can have that spot. Breeze, still with you? Okay. All right, let's see what else you need to know. All right, so there's first thing I've got to say is that there is an opportunity that's coming to you, okay? And it would be a wise idea to take this up. Hopefully you're still there, Breeze, as well. There's a connection with 3 people that are in your circle. And that seems to be, you're all pretty, it's all good. It's all pretty close. I get the feeling like there's a little gap in time, okay? And then there's a little gap in time, and then the next part of your journey is going to begin because you're working some things out right now. Okay, glad to see you there, Breeze. Be open to people coming forward to help, okay? Pay attention to how you're feeling in certain situations in your life. Okay, clear out the unnecessary clutter. I'm also getting the sensation of a male who's on the other side of the veil. And again, this is a very forceful kind of protective energy. This is a father energy in a sense of protecting you, being strong, helping you to be confident in yourself, and sort of always by your side. You do have more people that are around you than you realize as well. Make sure that you're just following the lights as the lights work that you're doing is spreading, which is great. And focus on the direction that you truly want to be in, all right, in order to help you. Try not to be discouraged. Try not to let yourself get into a negative mindset about anything where you're feeling defeated. Okay, stand strong. I'm sort of getting that message that you can do that. And that you're going to be okay. You know, you just got to focus on yourself a little bit. There are people coming to help you and connect with you on the same level. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm also getting that message for you as well. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, Breeze, for coming forward. I hope you enjoyed your messages. Excellent. Well done. And many blessings, of course. All right. Yes, thank you all so much. That's awesome. Thank you. And to G and my husband for being here as well. All right, Jane. All right, Jane. And we're going to be focused in with you. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, I'm doing you now, so I always just make sure I put your name in the comments. I'm going to tune into this energy now, and then I'm going to use deck number 4 and get some other messages for you as well. So we'll see. I think you asked about after Jane is Hippie. So you're asking for whatever's most important. Okay, so be open also to receiving the healing as well. Awesome. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so you've come a long way, and you're doing a good job, but I still feel like you're unsettled. It feels like you're waiting to hear from somebody, but you need to know that the decisions that you have made are the correct thing to do for you in your life right now. You don't need anybody's approval or blessing. You already have it. I'm also getting the left side of your head. So there's this female energy here that is sort of pressing in on your head. Oh, it's like very painful in the head. Maybe you've had again, I keep getting people with headaches tonight, but it does feel like it sort of clusters around this area. So that's usually female on the left and male on the right. Okay, so this would be coming from a female, someone that you know, who gives you a headache. It seems like you're just a little bit too focused on situations, people, instead of where you're going and driving yourself forward. So there's all this going on and you're in it, you're trying to figure it all out or whatever it is. And you need to just keep going forward and not, these things are distracting you from your pathway. I also, again, I feel a heaviness in the chest, lungs, and this can just be grieving, sadness, okay? And know that your heart governs all of the other organs. So if it's, sad, or you're feeling bad, or you're feeling heavy, or whatever it is, or you're talking bad to yourself, all the other organs will start feeling that, and they start to react in sadness as well. I also get this it's like a pressure coming into the breast or the chest area as well. So we're just open to it's kind of jumbled energy. So you need to settle. You need to relax, okay? And just allow this healing to come through now where it's needed for your highest good. Grounding yourself a little bit more. And try not to think too hard and feel instead. Okay. All right. So we'll just let that healing to move, okay? Because it just feels very, it's heavy and it's painful, like you've got something heavy on your face and around you. It's dragging you, so it's making it harder for you to move forward. So I'm just asking for that to lift a little bit of that energy. All right, but on a good note, you chose number 4, which is my favorite at the moment. I just got it, my Labyrinth deck. So we're going to see what comes up here for you, number 4, with the Labyrinth energy. And inside you've got the stripes. Right. Okay, so we will see what comes up. Jane. And feel free to comment if you want to. I can't. There we go. So I can see how I'm going. All right. Let's see what else comes up. I want to shuffle these really well. Okay. All right. So what does Jane need to know? So you have the 5 of junk, it's called. Okay. So basically this is like the 5 of coins. All right. So let's keep going. And then you have the 9 of air. Okay. So this, you're really stressed about a situation. Okay. But you have the Queen of junk. Remember this particular character from the Labyrinth. Okay, so let me put this all together in just a moment. the 10 of poles or wands, and the world is the actual labyrinth, and the king of coins as well, the king of junk. Okay, so what's really going on right now is there's a focus on finances. Okay, so this has come up quite a few times in this message here. Yeah, the queen of junk, right? The message is getting, and that's exactly what it is getting rid of all of these things that are drawing you back to an old life. It's really hard when you're focusing on a new life to expect some things that were there in your old life to come up, right? If you get rid of the energy surrounding it, then that won't be a problem anymore, unless you're thinking about it as a problem. So it feels like you're feeling like you're financially struggling a little bit. You're a little bit stressed about this. There's things that you need to get rid of. There's things that you need to stop putting responsibilities on your shoulder. Like with the 10 of wands here, you're really carrying around too much, more than what you need. But there will be a breakthrough because you have the world, which means that you come into this completion and, talking to people, expanding your business and, who you are and the things that you love to do is the focus. But you still are going and sifting through all of this junk kind of thing. And so does your partner as well. There's still things to clear away. Now, if you can do that, so this is telling us what's, on the surface right now. So if you can do that, okay, so then you become more balanced here with the 2 as well. And the 4, okay, and the 4. Okay, so what you've got to do is make sure that everything is balanced inside of you. Still working on a book here, but also trying to make money writing, grad school for writing, etc. Okay, so focus on the things that bring you joy and that's going to bring you a solid foundation. The other stuff is old junk because it's still impacting your relationships, with people, how you are with people. You haven't let go. You're feeling like, if you do, then you're going to betray somewhere, somehow. And that just doesn't work. That just doesn't happen, right? Especially from those in spirit, they always want you to move forward and be happy. But our human self says, well, I wouldn't want them to move forward without me if I passed away. Yes, you would. You would want them to be happy, right? Yeah, so that's what's going on with you. It's just a need to sort things out, okay? Trust it that the process is, everything is a work in progress, right? Everything is, you don't have to do everything at once, but you just have to make an effort every day that, something is going to shift, something is going to change, something is going to move, and you're going to feel lighter for it and so much better in your own self and your own confidence levels as well. All right, so be open to things shifting, and it seems like, you're already onto it, what you need to do. This is going to relieve a lot of this pressure that we were feeling doing your reading as well. Okay, so thank you, Jane. Excellent. Well done. Appreciate it. All right. You're welcome. You'll lighten up as you lighten up the load, All right. Seriously. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so Hippie, if you're still here. All right. Hippie love. Okay, let's have a look. Just 1 second. All right. Setting up an altar for your ancestor. Any messages and number 1. Okay. All right, Hippie. So be open to receiving the healing energy that's coming through. Thank you very much for being here, and hopefully everything's okay with you. All right. Okay, Hippie. So your hips at the back of them, your bones are aching. Your knees, especially in the colder weather. There's a lot of inflammation around your joints. And you know what you need to do in order to bring in a healthy balance in your body. Processed food is really toxic for you. So that would be my first thing, would be to suggest that you cut that out of your diet if you can. If you've already done that, then that's just validation. But it's the chemicals and things in the processed food. Don't think it hurts, but it does a lot. You'll only notice this once it's out, how much it was bothering you, okay? I feel like there's also some sinus congestion and, you know, the eyes get congested as well. So this will all calm down when you start to eliminate some things from your diet. I'm also yawning, and that happens when I'm sensing a exhaustion for you. So your nerves are exhausted, okay, obviously, with what's going on with everybody in your life. So you're on nervous exhaustion, which brings in a lot of sleeplessness right when you're really tired as well. So don't give in to those thoughts that swim around. Continue to elevate your energy, clear your house, clear your spaces like you're doing, opening up to a lighter vibration rather than expecting at times for there to be always a heaviness, okay? Allow the healing to go where it's needed. Look after yourself first, otherwise you're going to be no good for anybody else if you don't. And that's a stubborn lesson for women, especially mothers, is we just keep going and going. You know, you don't slow down, and part of that is that you feel like you need to be the best that you can be, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if it's exhausting you, it's not helping anybody. Just make sure you're grounding yourself and clearing yourself regularly, and allowing the angels now to come through and just give you a clean sweep, okay? Activate some things. within you as well that are positive for you, okay? All right, Hippie. I'm going to have a look at the cards as well. So the cards you chose were deck number 1, and those are my tea leaf cards. Okay, so the tea leaf reading for you, okay? So let me just give this a little shuffle. We'll see how this plays out. What do you need to know? Okay. Okay, Hippie. So the first one is the feather. And it says, someone that you know is undependable and insincere. Okay? Someone that you know. The second one is the bird flying, and it says, news is on the way. The third one is a bouquet, and it says, compliments from an admirer. All right, so I'll do a little thing. Oh, look, the 4-leaf clover's with you. That brings great good fortune. See, someone that you know is undependable and insincere. I'd say that's a doctor. Period of frustration and lessons to be learned. This is what you're feeling now, okay? The vulture says depression, anxiety, worried someone is against you. That's a waste of time, because that will generate someone being against you. So don't do that. You already know that there's someone that's not exactly genuine with you. This is someone that you work with all the time and you're connected to, okay? But that's about it. And I feel like that's got to do with the doctors and things, because they're not telling you the truth. But then you come up with this horseshoe, which is good luck. You have the four-leaf clover as well, which is great good fortune. So having these two come up together is really amazing as well. Whoops. Oh, I keep getting this thing come up. Oh, there it is. And victory in some endeavor. So basically for you, Hippie, it's like an energy of changes around you, and all of this, positive vibrations are coming forward. You're doing the work. You're connecting with your angels and guides. You're putting the crystals everywhere. You're shifting things around. You're trying your best to be really positive. All right. But when you know that there's someone that you're relying on to be telling you the truth and they're not doing it, it frustrates you. And that's the same with anything, right? And this period of frustration, this period of depression because you can't seem to get answers or anything like that, is you're sick of it, right? You've had enough of it. On the other side of the coin is because that's happened, you're focusing differently. Because you've had these letdowns, you're focusing differently. And this is a bonus to you. And this brings good luck, great happiness, victory in endeavors, a lot of positive vibrations because of your positive vibrations, okay? So it starts to generate as well. Final card is the apple. So don't be tempted to lower your standards, but you are going to hear good news. So there was a lot in that, right, for you and everything that's going on in your life. And I'm really grateful that you came through right now at the end of this message today. And we will be back. So I want to thank everybody. So thank you and many blessings to Hippie. No worries. And appreciate everyone for coming in and sitting in. We will do the Divine Cafe again soon. Look on Facebook as well for it. Big auction on Saturday night. I got some new things to show you that hopefully will be here in time. And we will see you. Hopefully I'll be seeing you before that, though, just for normal videos or whatever. Many, many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much. And bye for now. Thank you to everybody. Bye.